Hello, everybody. I would like to welcome you all to the Transcontinental Project, an experiment where a Brit
and a Texan come together to talk about whatever the hell we want.
We're your hosts, Luke Birch and
Sensible Sam. You know the drill. Anything that we say is everything that we say is completely off limits or on. I don't give a shit right now. Just if you're 18 and over, enjoy the show because Sensible Sam cusses a lot. Son of a bitch, man. Son of a fucking bitch, dude. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Look on the bright side. At least that doesn't eclipse episode 2's.
where I actually forgot that I was part of the show and didn't say shit. Oh my god. I'm looking, and that's that I'm staring directly at the script. I have it pulled up in front of my goddamn nose. I mean, if it was a snake, it would have bit me, and I couldn't get it right. I could not. I got it out. Everybody gets the gist of it. Sam cusses a lot. It ain't safe for little kiddies to be listening up in here because I'm a bad influence.
So anyone under 18, you've got 5 seconds to fuck off.
Fuck off, bitch!
But but let's see who's all come joined us early.
Right. Ain't that great? We both were taking a sip. Waiting for the other one to finish to say, oh, who's here? Well, we've got WNC Jenkins in the motherfucking house.
What up, Jenk?
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Besitos, besitos. Little kisses. We also have Papi Dave. He's in the house. Little kisses.
Dave!
We also have Sir Dirk a lot. Hola, how are you, Dirk? Little kisses for you too.
What up, Dirk?
And we've got Big Face Killer. Little kisses, besitos to you too.
What up, BFK?
Yeah, I like to say BFK too. Thank you guys for chilling out with us. Share this shit out. Let everybody know we're back because it's going to take a little bit of time for people to get back into the groove of us appearing again. So share that shit out, bitches. We'll really appreciate it. How was your week, Luke?
I think we'll probably get into... It's been cold. It's been lonely. It's been crazy.
That's a motherfucking week right there. Man. It's been an eventful week. How's the weather been now that you can see it? How's today's weather?
Extremely windy. We've got a storm front coming on. Nothing like what you guys get there, but...
Dude, shit was blowing over out here. It was crazy. Like tie your baby goats down kind of windy. You know, because they're going to just get flown and taken off. It was bad. There was all kinds of signs. And we had a little bit of flooding. Had some signs and trees go down in downtown. It was crazy. People without power. And it's nuts. It's super nuts. It's just nuts. We've never had this kind of weather like this. You're used to rain though, right? Because you've got maritime weather, so you're used to it.
Yeah. Wet, cold, and windy. It's basically been the stereotype of British weather.
I can do wet, but don't give me no cold and windy.
I can do cold and windy, but I can't do wet.
I hate the cold, Luke. I hate it. I despise it. I could punch it in the throat sometimes. I'm not a cold weather person. I like, and you know what? Texas used to be so perfect, even though we were like scorching in the hundreds, during the summer. It's really been about the last 4 years that shit has been so fucked. After Harvey, it was like the rain and the weather right before Harvey happened, and after it has been just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous, dude. I can't stand it. It's like we used to have like a couple of weeks of rain. Now we have like 6 months of rain. It's turning into Seattle down here. It's not fun. But I can say that at least it's not super cold all the time. So you can't have it all, huh? But at least it's not super cold all the time.
I would say fuck Seattle, but they were fucked pretty bad Sunday night. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Go, Pack, go!
Not me, I don't need to go. I was reading the chat. Then you'll hate Cincinnati if you hate cold weather. Yeah, I do hate cold weather. Cold weather, and indeed. I had it. Dave got it. Luke Birch versus Sensible Sam for the Transcontinental Championships. Dirk. Fuck the Pack and Aaron Rodgers. Oh, Aaron Rodgers still exists.
Fuck you, Dirk.
That's horrible. I can't believe I read that. Go Pack, no.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Dude, but no, for real, like the weather's been like super shitty over here. I'm done. I'm so fucking done with it.
Hey, Dirk, how does it feel to have your team in the NFC Championship this year, or even the AFC Championship? Oh, wait.
Are you trying to piss two people off at one time? Because it's working. Green Bay does good one season. Give it to him, Dirk. Let him have it. Oh, my dogs. I'm on there.
Thunder or Stormy?
10 o'clock. Yeah, that's Stormy and Thunder. My son walked in. What?
Right on, Dave.
Oh yeah, it's about 10:30. I don't know. Yeah.
I want to make sure I go there.
I'm sorry about this, guys. Just talking. Here, did you need this? Is this what you came for?
Oh, heck no, but I could get shelter.
Okay, here. Let me. I'm back. I'm on there, baby. No, you're okay. You're all white. Oh, Critter says, "What's up?"
I'll show myself, but I'm on neck.
You're on neck. It's okay. Thank you, mijo. Love you too, Papa. It's all naked. Ain't that great? That was a guest motherfucking appearance from my son.
On.
So yay, Critter. Sorry about that. Ain't that great? Everybody, they're not used to it anymore. They got to get back into it. Tuesday nights at 9:15. Mama's gonna be on air. She got to do her thing. Fucking dogs and then kids. God damn it. Let me see. Where am I at? I think we can go ahead and move on and get up to the next segment if you want to go ahead and do that, baby.
But just a very quick ride on to Dave for seeing the light and at least converting from Dallas to KC. Could have been better than KC, but
I just saw that I'm now converted to KC. Oh, where's the loyalty anymore? Guys? Come on.
You gotta take what you can get.
I guess so. Them still my boys. I don't give a motherfucking shit. They can come out the dirt, go in the dirt, upside down and around
okay,
it.
Dave.
Them's my motherfucking boys.
Okay, Dave. Only converted till the Super Bowl.
Oh.
But what if the Titans beat KC.
Then he'll just say but then he'll just say, well, technically I'm an Oilers fan anyway. And then say, I'm good with them. Technically it's still Texas, right? Or used to be. It's kind of linked still, or was linked in a very, long time ago. So just call them the fucking Oilers. There you go.
And we've now been joined by Bobby Anthem.
Hola, Bobby. Little kisses to you. Thank you for joining, Papa.
And Stalin without the charm.
Oh, hola, Stalin. Thank you for joining. Little kisses. I'm giving everybody little kisses tonight. Besitos, besitos, besitos. Little kisses. Oilers forever. Hell yeah. Shit. Loyalty gets you 2-15.
2-14, but okay.
I don't know. I have a good time when I go watch them win or lose. I don't get my panties in a bunch. I don't wear panties. So kind of easy not to get them in a bunch. If they lose, I probably came out pretty buzzed anyways. So good time. Good time.
But yeah, if you want to move on, do you want to get started? Hang on.
Oh, yeah. I got 2 elsewheres.
I almost forgot. Hang on. You want to move on?
Yes, please.
Then
it's time for shout outs, baby. It's time for shout outs, baby. So listen up, my bitches, 'cause it's a shout out time from TCP.
Keep that muted. I know I can. Ooh. Ooh, take a look. Shout out, bitches.
do you want to get us started?
Let's do it. GIDC, bitches. I'm hip. It's getting the corner. That's what that means. Every Wednesday, 8 to 8:30.
GICD.
DC.
GIDC.
It's going down, yo. And so get your ass in the corner every Wednesday night, 8:30.
And
huh?
just a quick note, all times will be in Central Standard Time.
Oh, yeah, right on. Google it, bitches. Where was I? Oh, yeah, Wednesday nights with your lovely hosts, Yuck the Nasty and Dogga the Baby. And go hang out with them and, I don't know, take showers at the Motel 6 or something. It's awesome. We've got also Dirt Sheet Dudes, same time as GIDC, or, Hollywood Hangout. Oh, wait. And then Hollywood what is that? Why is that in parentheses? Oh, Hollywood Hangouts is on Saturday. But Dirt
You
Sheet
just find
Dudes,
it at the same place.
Yeah, in the same place, same time. Wrestling Soup, Thursdays at 8:30.
Immediately after Soup, you have the Super Party with Papa Dave Sincere, Old Man Jenkins, Michael Corvin, Michael Smith, Michael Andolini, whatever he's going by right now. I think it's Michael Smith right now. And from time to time, Johnny Florida. Speaking of Johnny and Jenk, you can also go to twitch.tv/WNC Jenkins. If we can get him to 100 followers soon, he will be doing a playthrough of Resident Evil. And as you've probably heard, he cannot stand that game, so that will be pretty fun to watch.
Right on.
The rage will be enjoyable. That's twitch.tv/WNC Jenkins. You can also go to twitch.tv/WNC Network to see gaming from the aforementioned Johnny Florida. Unfortunately, he is a Microsoft loyalist, but I guess no one's perfect.
Yeah, it's got some Microsofts. Alright, and then we also have regulars. Okay, I'm gonna tongue twist this. I'm gonna tongue twist it, and I'm so sorry. Regularly scheduled hostilities. I did it.
Regularly scheduled hostilities. Regularly scheduled hostilities.
Celery. Fuck it. Regularly scheduled. You think I'm fucking around? God damn it. Okay. Regularly scheduled hostilities. With an unknown time, usually uploads on Friday.
With your boy Eric Turner.
Anchor FM, bitches. And then you also have Sativa Sunrise, which is on hiatus temporarily. And you can catch Mojo and SP every Saturday at 7:30 a.m. when they do return. And I do hope for a good return. That's some good music, baby. Some good morning vibes. Then we've got a trademark show with not necessarily a regular time, but Sundays. So look for notifications as far as his tweets and stuff like that to see when he uploads. ¿Quién más? And then we have who we all know and love as the High Marks. They're also on a rebranding hiatus. Excuse me. They'll be back soon, bigger, harder, and better than ever. Yeah, baby. They're usually scheduled to go on Sundays at 7:30. I don't expect that to change, so keep an eye out for that. We'll share it out as soon as they are back up and running.
And if that is going to change, if any of the members of the High Marks could just drop us a DM and let us know, we'll change that in the shout-out segment.
Right. Oh. Okay. And you want to take it, baby, or do you want me to keep going? You take it.
But speaking of the High Marks, you have still on hiatus Under Wraps Monday at 9 p.m. for all your underground rap needs with G Wiz Willoughby. He's been off for a decent length of time, but I'm sure, in fact, I know the old episodes of Under Wraps are still on their showreel, so make sure to go check them out. And I hope to hear him back soon with more Under Wraps.
Hashtag explore music, bitch.
Now, we get on to one of my favourite shows and one of the most misleading titles. You have It's Pathetic with Scott and Rye-Bread, which definitely is not pathetic.
Right the fuck on.
They don't have a set schedule to the best of my knowledge, but...
Follow them on Twitter so that you can get their notification. Follow them on Mixler so that when they do pop up, you can catch it, because it's a good time.
Hell yeah.
We've also got... Well, okay, Sky Genie... let me see. Irregular Day and Time. It's still on hiatus. Don't know how long, but even if he's still a good buddy of ours, and it's just hard not to shout him out. Sky Genie, love you, bitch. Follow him for any kind of future announcements, if any.
And on the next one, I feel I should sort of roll back a bit and go back to WNC to shout out anchor.fm/WNC network.
Right on.
As we come on now to the newest members of their network, the Inhuman Experience.
Right on, baby.
With Bobby Anthem and Bobby Blades.
Part of the network, bitch.
I would like to give a quick mention as well to In Search of My Lost Soul, which is on a hiatus. But that solo show by Bobby was just so powerful and so inspiring. It's hard to leave it out. even though it hasn't been around for a good few weeks. But then again, who are we to talk about people being on hiatus?
I was just about to say our hiatus is contagious. I hope to see everybody back soon, though. And yes, that was a wonderful show. So I'm really looking forward to that coming back. Wrestling OD. I'm not too sure about the date and time, but do follow them if you like, so that you can catch their Mixler notifications and stuff.
I don't think he goes on Mixler, but huge shout out to
Oh, that's
Shaheen.
right. Isn't it Discord, right?
I'm not sure.
We'll find out. But follow them for sure. It's under the same Twitter name, right? They can follow them and check them out.
But obviously, huge shout out to Shaheen.
Yeah, big shout out. Ill House Comedy, just my homeboy Everett Anthony. He was a guest on our show early on. You can follow him on the Twat Box and follow his comedy stylings. If you like mine, oh gosh, wait for his.
And just a quick shout out to Sadek a lot for letting us know that Wrestling OD goes on Spotify.
Spotify, fantastic. Oh, thank you, sir. Muchas gracias. Can't forget about Sean, the detail guy. He's on YouTube under the same name, and he likes to clean cars, and they look really cool. And he tells you how not to fuck your fucking paint up. It's really great. It's for real. Like if you're detailing your own car, you got something nice. Watch his videos, baby. Get you some learning.
But you may remember the previous two from being the two people to make scheduled appearances on this show. Most of our call-ins are off the cuff, but
yeah, they were the two.
With Everett and Sean, we actually were able to pre-plan them.
And they were good shows too. They were good shows. I'd love to have them back on.
We obviously can't forget our executive art director.
Damn straight.
Formerly known as Klondike Bill, but now Dick Van Klondike. One of the greatest people I know.
Absolutely. The biggest heart. And the cutest mug. Telling you. Love you, Bill. Chris Cope. Shout out. I'll text you soon. Send that text back to you. Comedian and just overall nice guy. Chris Cope, you got to check him out. He's on Twitter. He's on Instagram. He's been on Conan. He's, been at the Laugh Factory. He is hilarious and just a really awesome person. So check him out, por favor.
And for all your sporting needs, make sure to go on YouTube and search up Sleg Daddy TV. He may be a fan of Chicago sports, but he's one of the few to keep his bias out of his analysis.
Oh, I like that. That's cool. I gotta check him out. Oh, and that, folks, is the shout out segment.
We're done with shout outs, bitches. Done with shout outs, bitches.
That's so awesome. That's it. I'm getting your voice in for the next segment, motherfucker. That's good. That was good. That was damn good.
But with me parodying the recording Sam did for the shout out segment, that actually brings us on to a question for everyone out there. Those in the chat right now, those who end up listening on the download.
We have a big old favor to ask. And just have some fun, guys. We're hoping that maybe you guys can record a little snippet and for TCP, and we'll be playing those on air. I'd like to kind of move those around and have different community members and stuff, and just show our appreciation as they are too. So if you guys want to record something, spit something for us for TCP, that would be super duper great. And you can send those to Luke, right? Or DM Luke. He's the tech guy.
The best way would be to email them to me, lukebirch166@gmail.com. I'll put it in the chat.
Awesome.
But
so if anybody wants to record and send a TCP shout out, we'll play it on air, and we would be eternally grateful.
But later on, we will be playing an example we got before our hiatus from G-Wiz and Cheese from the Wrestling's High Marks.
Right on.
Just to give you all a bit of a idea as to what we're looking for.
Right on. Right on. Just think of it like if you're calling into a radio station, and just be like, hey, this is so and so, and you're listening to themix.com. You know what I mean? Like the radio stations do, but
and I don't want anyone to feel obliged to do it.
Yeah.
But
it's just a fun kind of a thing we want to do.
And
it's totally optional.
And you'd have our eternal gratitude.
Absolutely. Have fun with it. Have fun with it.
Spice it up, put your own little spin on it.
Yeah. I just think that would be so fun. So we'll see what happens. So anything, well, now that we've done that, we can move on from the shout outs and all that other stuff. Dude, I gotta know, man, anything good happening? Yeah, you know, we always advertise ourselves or promote ourselves. You know, we're a Tex and a Brit, and we come together and talk about whatever the hell we want. And sometimes we want to talk about what's happening in either one's neck of the woods. And so I just thought it'd be fun to get a perspective of articles from the UK and from Texas. So see if that goes.
There was this one funny article. It's actually from a few weeks from back in December, but I only came across it a couple days ago. And it's about this science teacher. And the way he decided to teach anatomy is both hilarious and ingenious at the same time.
Like a teacher that like made it fun and like gets into her work and stuff and like really trying to educate. I like that when teachers really get into their roles and they think out of the box to teach. That's cool. What they do?
It's not so much as she got into her work as she... Well, I guess you could say she got into her work. As she dressed up in a full body suit, just showing the human anatomy. Starts at the windpipe. Looking down, you can see the lungs, the kidney, the colon, the bowels, all the muscles. She basically dressed up as the human anatomy.
That is actually pretty fucking awesome. Now, I can only imagine that suit left very little to the imagination, and you could probably see her outwards as well as her innards at that point. But I think that's fucking ingenious. That's fucking hilarious.
I've just put the link in the chat, and there are a few pictures of her on there.
Oh my gosh. I gotta see this. Let me see. I gotta see these pictures because... she's... Okay, now you're too young to understand this reference, right? But I'm a big old Talking Heads fan, right? And they're a group. And oh my gosh. Something Burns. Michael Burns. Is it Michael Burns? The lead singer of the Talking Heads. He actually came to Austin City Limits and dressed in that exact suit for one of his performances.
That exact one.
Yes, just like that. But he had the head part, the head skull, the skeletal muscular. He had the mask on, and he did "Psycho Killer," which is a badass song. Psycho Killer, kiss kiss say. Yeah. Run away. Dude, I did not think you were going to know that. That's amazing. Hi, Virtual 5.
Wee.
I did not, dude. I did not know. I did not know that. You took me by surprise, Luke. That's one of my favorite songs. David Byrne. Thank you, Dave. David Byrne. I don't know where I got Michael from. But yeah, David Byrne. And yeah, that immediately when I saw her dressed in that, I was like, oh, okay, is she doing Psycho Killer? But no, she's teaching anatomy.
But a teacher who finds creative ways to bring her subjects to life, you can say that again, including dressing up in disguises for history class.
Dude, oh my God, I just saw the whole picture. Intestines. Ooh, I see some tripe. Yep. Dude, this suit is awesome. My teacher showed up, I'd definitely be paying attention.
But
she showed up like this.
But that woman teaches 5 subjects.
Oh, wow.
Science.
Okay.
It doesn't actually list history, but given what I said a couple minutes ago, history, art, and pretty fitting for this show, English and Spanish.
Damn! She's a wonder. Damn! Now, somebody give her a raise. Like, really fast.
Like, immediately.
For real. And get her the top part of the mask so she can do a complete anatomy. But, dude, that's freaking amazing. I love that. I was very fortunate enough to go to school right when all that kind of stuff was kind of ending, as far as teachers really getting into it and taking the time to teach you and stuff. Now it's more like, you know, read it or don't, pass it or don't, whatever, you know. Teachers are stressed. Teachers are stressed out nowadays. I get it. But I do miss these days. I do like this. This is reminiscent of when I was in school and having just that outrageous, awesome teacher that would take time to actually make you want to learn.
Shit, we've even got a teacher in the chat.
Well, oh my gosh, Stalin!
A retired teacher.
That's awesome. I bet you he was one of those kick-ass teachers. Yeah, what subject?
Yeah, what subject?
Oh. Did you administer spankings? I'm asking for a friend. I always got threatened with paddles. I never got one because my grandma would come and talk shit, but I got threatened with paddles.
Yeah, I used to be a little bit of a bitch when I was at school. Astronomy.
Ooh, I love astronomy.
Yeah, but it in my whole time, I think I only ever got 1 detention.
They knew me in detention already. You were such a good boy. You didn't have 1 detention.
Yeah, I was a little bit of a bitch, to be fair.
For one, I don't know. I'm thinking you're selling yourself short. For 1 detention, baby, every other week it was just like, you again? And I was like, yeah. They already had my desk up and stuff. I had like a lantern. I had my family pictures up already. It was just one of those. It was like a cubicle. I just came and reported for detention every day.
What I find funny is one of the most common ways would be, or one of the easiest ways would be to get into a physical fight.
There was a few ways that yep.
I only ever got 1 detention, but in my time at school, I got into 2 physical fights.
Really? Well, that's good, though. I mean, 2. I mean, it should be none, but still.
And don't worry, guys. I did win both of them.
Except you lost and got suspended or something, right?
No.
You won. Oh, okay. I was say I've won a fight, but I've lost it too.
Did the first one, someone jumped me from behind. It took me a good minute or so to get the upper hand, but I eventually had to get pulled off and fucking ground and pound.
Fucking right on. Fucking bitch. Only bitches attack from behind. I've had that happen to me too.
And this one time, this person had been fucking with me for a good year and a half.
And it just came down to it.
And the catalyst was he stole something from me. I can't even remember what it was he stole. But next thing I realise, I've got this 350-pound kid up against the wall by his throat, off the floor. He had this huge scar on his nose. Next thing I know, got him up against the wall, fucking threatening to open that shit up again.
Hell yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah, it's weird because here in Texas, like the second language is Spanish, but you still get kind
really?
It's English and motherfucking Spanish. Go
on. I would have thought it would have been French.
It used to be Chinese, but then, we moved on. No, but yeah, dude, it's a second language. You think people would be used to hearing it by now. That's a lot of the times that I got suspended was in high school for speaking Spanish. And I thought I was going to school in the 60s at that point. That's why I was always in detention, because that bitch kept sending me to fucking detention. Because she thought, she said that there was 2 Spanish speakers in there. That's all they could speak. And she said they had to figure it out on themselves. And I tried to help them out and explain it to them. And she's like, no, you're giving them all the answers. And you're cheating and you're cheaters because that's how you people are. You cheat. And I was like, damn, projecting much?
If you want to hear a full in-depth of that story, something we forgot in the shout-outs was you can go to TCP's YouTube account.
We forgot about ourselves.
And search for episode 2 of the Diaries, where I remember you telling that story a little bit more in depth.
That's so true. It is in the Diaries. You're so right. You're so right. And that it was just so ridiculous, man. So fucking ridiculous. But see, and the other times I got suspended is because I beat up a guy because he called my mom a whore. And I was like, okay, and he had been already bullying me for 6 months straight and like being all stalker and shit. And he was like following me home. Like, when you feel somebody looking at or watching you or following you, I turn around and I busted him a couple of times, like behind a tree and shit. And I was like, oh, this sucker, man. I'm going to have to punch him in the throat soon. And then it happened. I knew I was going to lay hands on him. I just didn't know it was going to happen during my math class. And that when I did lay hands on him, that this stupid little bitch was going to fly all the way across the room and take all the desks with him. Like real fucking dramatic, like, right? All I did was I punched him in the stomach, and when he went down, I uppercutted him. So when I uppercutted him, he went flying back. And I'm like, wow, what a little bitch. I'm going to get into so much trouble.
So you did it as he was going down. I was going to say, how do you uppercut someone who's down?
Oh, no. I punched him in the stomach when he called my mom a whore. I stood up, punched him in the stomach. He went down, and I uppercutted him as he was holding his stomach to come down.
Right on.
The trick is hit it close to the pube. You know what I mean? Go low in the gut. Little bit away from the pube stuff, the pubic areas. And that'll take him down, I'm telling you. And then you give him the old uppercut. And a real good one, too. Put your weight into it like you're swinging a golf club. Like a Hadouken. Hadouken! That's exactly what it did. And then this little bitch flew like... he flew like a motherfucking Street Fighter cartoon.
I'd certainly have a lot of weight to put into it. Although I have been quite proud of how I've been doing the last year and a half, but...
Yeah, you've been kicking ass, man. Dude, this guy was taller than me. I had to... If I was going to hit, I needed to hit hard and fast. I didn't want to give him any opportunity to hit, to figure out what the hell was going on. And so, yeah, they took my ass. And I had these Red Wing shoes on. And it's so funny because every time the Marks are talking about the Red Wing store over there in Toledo, it drives me fun. It drives me mad. It's so funny because I had some, and they were steel toe. They don't make them steel toe anymore, but mine were steel toe. And the officer had to subdue me, take that crying little bitch down with me. You know, I was on the floor. They had my hands behind my back, and they took my boots. Like I was some dangerous criminal about to kick anybody in the shins. I was like, dude, I'm not using my boots. I just use my hands.
But obviously, huge shout out to Stalin for being a cool teacher and not sending a single student to the principal in 37 years.
Hell fucking yeah. Wish he would have been my teacher. I would have avoided a lot of mess.
Congratulations for Dirk for not getting a single detention, and shout out to Dave for never getting expelled.
But how naughty you got suspended. I've been suspended I don't know how many times. No, just twice. I lie. I act like I'm like this horrible kid. I'm not. I was very sweet. The only time I ever got in trouble was defending myself from bullies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fire starter, you know what I mean? I'm a fire putter out. I'm a fire putter outer. You start that fire, bitch, I'm gonna turn it right off.
Yes. But Stalin saying he's the teacher he always wanted, and by the sounds of it, the teacher everyone wants as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I had my good moments, and I had really good teachers, and I still remember them to this day. I'm very thankful for that. But I did also have ones that just had it out for me.
That's probably one of the weirdest school stories I have, though, was this one time where a student was suspended because he decided it was a good idea to hide behind a curtain in a theatre class because he wanted to masturbate to the teacher.
Oh my gosh. The balls. Pun intended.
Don't get me wrong, she was stunning, but save it.
Yeah, like take a mental note. Take a really stare at her for 15 minutes, take a mental note, and take her that shit at home under the covers, in your restroom, in your kitchen, anywhere except theater class behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Where everybody can probably hear.
Yeah.
And teacher. So that is just fucking crazy, dude. How did they get busted? Did they get busted, or did you just know about it?
They got suspended because, as you said, people could hear them.
Oh no!
Fucking idiot.
Hand slappings. You know when you get into it, shit fucking slaps around. Come on, man.
I remember the teacher's name very well, but I don't remember the student.
Oh, I bet you do. I bet you do.
I don't remember the name of the student, but the teacher was called, I think, Miss Slippery.
Wait, hold on. Wait, let me fix my beats. Hold on, let me fix my headphones. Did you just say Miss Slippery? Because then I could tell.
Lippery.
Oh, Lippery. Oh, well, she is a lippery little devil, isn't she? Huh? And that's what he thought, right? He touched his lippery little devil.
Do you want to know what was even worse?
What's that?
Guess who one of the other students in the class were?
Say that again, babe.
Guess who one of the other students in the class was?
You?
No. Her little brother.
Oh my gosh. With her little brother in the class. Oh my gosh. They'd be like, you gonna learn your sister's hot today, bitch. That's right. The fucking balls of this kid.
Literally.
Literally. And I can only say his balls were driving him to do it anyway. So, Jesus. Nobody ever masturbated to me behind a curtain. Damn. Lucky motherfucker. Okay. That. What? That's just awesome. I'm sorry. Was she a young teacher? She had to have been a young teacher. A lot of people like MILFs, though. Was she kind of MILFy?
I probably would have guessed about 24, 25.
Ah, pre-MILF. She's a P-MILF.
Pilf.
A PILF. I thought it was going to be one of Bobby's flavors of GILF. GILF. Yeah, it's GILF. Oh, that was horrible. I'm sorry, Bobby. I love you.
but yeah, that kid must have been embarrassed when he was caught.
Dude, I mean, this dude has some stamina and some not one track mindedness, but what is it called? Determination. Because I just don't see how men keep their willies hard. I get distracted all the time. I'll be like, oh, there's a puppy. Bloop, it went down. You know? And then all of it, and this guy is like in a classroom, in a theater, and it's going strong. Like, bottle whatever that kid has and call that the next blue chew.
Yeah, if you're going to do it in any class, don't do it in the one with the strongest sound system.
With the best acoustics in it. That's a good bit of advice, folks. From all of us here at TCP, don't play with yourself in a room with great acoustics. You'll thank us later. That's a good PSA right there, though.
But that...
Sorry.
that kid must have been really embarrassed and got a lot of shit when he got home that day.
Dude. That had to have gotten around school too quick, though. Like, hey, there's hand guy. There's theater hand guy, you know? Like, that, I mean, how do you live that down? I know it's such a natural thing, but when you're kids, everything's motherfucking funny. As hell.
Well, I can't say for sure because I never really spoke to him even before that. But at least he hasn't had a week like this last week for me, but at least it's over now.
Oh, he had a happy ending. I'm sure.
That one did. And my happy ending is this week, this last 7 days, or should I say this last 19 weeks being over.
How's it feel to be a free man?
Fucking brilliant. I don't know.
I'm handing back your Twitter account too. I love you.
I don't know if everyone feels the same. You fucking know we don't. Fuck you.
Oh, there's my girl. There's my girl. You know, I almost used your idea and made him convert before release, but you know what? I'm going to be a nice friend. We'll get him yet, Luce, though. We'll get him yet.
Fuck yeah. I mean, I'm disappointed I'm going to have to start putting up with him again, but who knows?
Well, We always have yoo-hoos and locked doors, so...
I mean, I have no idea what the recidivism rate is in the Ulster County.
Oh, give him a little bit of a break. He's been through a lot. He got the hot box. I think I want to say you got some good justice there, Lucy. I think you should be proud of yourself. It was a very hard and well-fought battle against your twin. And in the end, you brought all the evidence forth. And you know what? It is what it is. So we'll shake hands and we'll be like, this never happened, right? No, that's not going to happen. You guys are like cats and dogs. You hear them in the back? Just like that.
Of course we're not going to let him live it down.
I'm so glad you had time to come and talk to us today, Lucy. What was your favorite part about not having Luke around?
Oh, there's just far too much to choose from.
You know, maybe this will make you a little happy. Maybe this will. I'm gonna give you a little. I'm gonna set you up with a little story right here. Hopefully, it'll make you happy. It'll make you smile today, Lucy. You know, I made a large charitable contribution to the county jail, the Diosa County Jail, by the way, and I was very lucky to be given an honorary title as acting warden. I didn't run the facility. I just maybe had a little bit of input when it came to how we needed to handle your disgruntledness in jail. Because you were a little feisty. And I'm sorry I had to, but you know what? We're good friends and I can't keep it in any longer. The box, remember the hot box?
Are you telling me what I think you're telling me?
Maybe I may have recommended it or had a little bit of weight. Just a little bit.
Hell yeah, Madam Bull.
Maybe Judge Bordiculous was a bit on my side as well. So I feel it was a little... I'm sorry, Luke. I love you.
Don't apologize to him. He deserved every second of it. No, let me go back a couple minutes. First of all, who the fuck invited you?
I did. We were DMing earlier, and I said she could come on because, you know, she's the victim in the case, Luke. She needs to have, you know, her victim impact statement read and all that junk. Or at least her impact feelings. And so, you know, I think it was just fair to have her on. I think, and I hope that makes you happy, Lucy, that maybe, hey, look, you remember when, Lucy, let me tell you about the time when an inmate flooded his cell. Oh, it was so awesome.
Good night, Dave.
Good night, Dave. It was so awesome. Luke had to go pick up all the poops. And you know what? He was being really sassy that day. And that's the only reason I think I went that route. I'm sorry, Luke. But you were a good sport and you paid your dues. And I appreciate that. I couldn't ask for more.
So you were behind that as well?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I trusted
Good night, Dave.
you.
I love you. You can still trust me. Because, see, I told you, right? So you can still trust me because I didn't lie to you. I misdirected you at the time. But the truth is totally here. So it's kind of like, you know, repenting on your deathbed or something. Like you can like do really bad stuff and then you say, oh, I'm sorry and I repent. And then voila, you go to heaven. So that's kind of where I was going with that. I was just hoping to, you know, voila, you know, that I wasn't like really like, I hope I wasn't too hard on you, Luke. But it was pretty damn fun. Why don't you go to a hot box?
I imagine it was.
I mean, it wasn't fun. It was sad. I was reflective. And I missed you. And I'm sorry that you missed Chow a couple of times because you were cleaning up poopsises and you couldn't get to Chow in time. I'm sorry about that. You had to eat air pudding. But that's it. The days of air pudding are gone, Luke.
Yeah, I guess what's done is done.
Damn straight. And you forgive me and you love me and I'm still the best. I had to.
I can't stay mad. I can't stay angry.
Aw, thank you. I'm sorry. But it had to be done, Luke. You needed a lesson. No, I'm just joking. There's nothing like that. No, I don't even know what I'm saying. Shh. You did good. And it was great. And it was fucking awesome. And hey, they said you're welcome back anytime, so there's that.
Hard pass.
Hey, Luke, you think it's about time we take a really quick break?
I think it is.
Sweet! I really hope everybody comes back and joins us. We've got more shit to talk about. A lot of board dicking to touch. It's board-diculous, man. It's fucking TCP. You gotta come back. So if you can't, catch us back on the replay. We love you guys. I know it's late. If you gotta go to bed and whatnot. But we're gonna take a quick break. So everybody go get your munchies. Go do your peeps. And we'll see you back in just a little bit.
And please, everyone, here you're going to hear the examples I was talking about earlier. If any of you feel like recording something for us, please go right ahead. We'll see you in about 4.5 minutes.
Go pee, everybody, and touch yourself a little. For me.
Do you like to eat pussy from the back but hate having to smell the booty? Hi, I'm G Wiz Willoughby from Wrestling's High Marks, here to tell you about the new Sexable Sam Mint and Cannabis Infused Sexable Sam Wipes. Ask for them by name. They're recommended for use with Sexable Sam brand infused lubes, also perfect for ass eating. Also, make sure to check out Sexable Sam's infused lubes. You'll be saying, wham bam, thank you, Sexable Sam. And remember, for a comfortable ride, use Sam inside. Remember to consult your physician if your erection lasts longer than 4 days. Shout out, Dogga Baby.
What's up, all you board dick loving Sexable Sam lube enthusiasts? This is Cheeseman from Wrestling's High Marks, and you're listening to the Transcontinental Project with Luke Birch and Sensible Sam. Hashtag ting, and get out there and touch tips, motherfuckers.
What's up, motherfuckers? This is G Wiz from Wrestling's High Marks, and you are listening to the Transcontinental Project with Sensible Sam and Luke Birch. And if you're anything like me, you're listening nude while smoking marijuana. Enjoy the show.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
But in there, I hope you had a fun 4.5 minutes, everyone on the Mixler, and like 1 minute or so for everyone on the YouTube BitChute and listening back on the network.
A minute is still enough time to touch yourself. Hope you guys got it done. Thank you guys for coming back with us. Okay, dude, that was great. Great.
And everyone in there, you heard an example from 2 of the 3 members of the High Marks. Mm-hmm. I repeat again, if any of you wish to record something, send it to lukebirch166@gmail.com. There is the email address again in the chat. You
can hear yourself on air.
Hell yeah, and we would be eternally grateful.
Absolutely. It'd be nice to have the community. You're so ingrained with us. It's perfect. Why not have your voices on, or your lovely voices on the show? So have fun with it. Dude, oh my gosh, Luke, I gotta tell you something really cool. So, have you ever seen the Chainsaw Massacre?
I'm not really a huge fan of slasher, but yeah.
No, right on. I'm not, it's so weird because I'm not like a big scary movie fan buff.
Hey, Cheese.
Shut up, Cheese. Hola, Cheese.
I should probably just let Cheese know that he should be incredibly happy he just joined now because he just missed that evil bitch.
His bestest friend in the whole world.
Yeah. Sorry,
Cheese.
Cheese.
Sits his lunch with.
Sorry, Cheese. That piece of shit made an appearance.
She sure did. And she rocked the house. Rock the house, bitches. We just said, and I was just about to remind. Sweet, fuck that bitch. There's my cheese. There's my cheese. Dude, oh my gosh. You know what? So the Cheese doesn't have to listen. Well, I want him to listen back to the show, but Cheese, we made an open invitation to everybody and anybody that would like to record a shout out for TCP, and we'll play it on air. Just something fun. Have the community members a part of, because we love you guys so much. I think it'd be fun.
We used the one you sent along with one from G as an example. Yes.
Yeah. And so they know more or less what we're looking for, because you guys did a fantastic job. So we're looking for some recordings. If you want to tell the guys about that and pass it on, we'd appreciate that.
And just quickly, I'd like to say, fuck slasher films.
Oh my god!
Glory be to psychological horror, but you were talking about the Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes, I was. Chainsaw Massacre. Oh my god! Everybody's seen it. It's cult fucking classic. Well, the famous gas station scene where the family operates a gas station and they serve their clients literally, is here in Texas, and it had been vacant for a couple years.
So you're telling me a film called Texas Chainsaw Massacre was filmed in Texas?
It's weird, right? They started out in Ohio, but they ended up in Texas. And it's a little gas station, dude. It's fucking so cute. I want to say it's around Bastrop, Texas. But anyway, the little gas station was abandoned. People used to go and visit just for the cult classic kind of a thing. Go visit a great movie scene.
Well, while I'm obviously not going to give too much away, just quick question, how roughly how far away from San Antonio is that?
A couple of hours. I wouldn't say not more than 3. It would probably be like 2.5. Dude, Texas is such a big state. It's like we're smack dab in the middle, and if I were to go in any direction, I'm looking at hours. It can take me up to 4.5 hours to get just to Dallas. So it's a big state. And a lot of movie stars and a lot of fans come and take pictures and view the property. Well, about 3 years ago, an Ohio businessman came about. He was a big fan of the flick. Came and actually reopened the gas station. So now it's a barbecue joint, dude. So it's the real life version of the gas station there, but it's just, a restaurant now, and they can come and get brisket and sausage and, the regular sides. It just had like mashed potatoes, coleslaw and stuff like that. And they have, when you come into the store, they have memorabilia all over the place pertaining to the Chainsaw Massacre. You can actually purchase a lot of little things at the gift shop. They actually sell little pieces of the property off, and it comes with a certificate of authenticity. So there's actually like boards that they had to replace when they were reopening it up, and they saved the original boards. They got them authenticated, and you can purchase a piece of history. So from the 70s, which is really, really, or what year did it come out? I don't even know. But You can purchase that, and I think that is so fucking amazing. And that's not even all, Luke. Dude. Yeah, it's in Bastrop. You can stay the night there. They have little cabins there.
You can stay the night.
Dude, I want to stay the fucking night.
1974.
1974, bitches. Dude, I want to stay there so hard. So fucking hard, Luke. Okay, I'm going to eat lots of sausage, and then I want to stay there and get scared. And be like, clutching to my sausage in a corner as I eat it in my little cabin. And be like, ooh, the Chainsaw Massacre is going to come get me. Let me chew up my sausage. You know? But, dude, they also show movies, scary movies there. They have a screen. So if you rent a little room, it has communal restrooms, communal bathrooms. So it's like an RV campsite, but it has small little cabins, and then it has the communal restroom, and you can, and all the food you could possibly want, and movies, and it's so fucking fun. It's a piece of history. I love the movie. I skipped out 1,000 times to watch it at the Aztec Theater here in Texas. And I definitely need to go. And even though I'm trying to back away from the meat, and I've been doing pretty decently at it, I'll have me a goddamn sausage there to commemorate my time there, you know. Yeah. But I definitely want to go. We gotta go, dude. We gotta go. Gotta take that trip. We gotta go, Luke. We're gonna go eat some sausage and look at some Leatherface.
Yeah, I want to go visit there as well.
Dude, we gotta go. We gotta make it. We gotta make it a trip. We gotta go. We gotta do that. There's a couple. I'm like all true crime, right? Like, I'm such a weirdo. I love true crime mysteries, unsolved mysteries, historical crime from the area, and I also want to do that the murder tour in Austin, where they actually might have had the very first serial killer. And you get to retrace their steps. And they show you what the roads looked like before they were paved and all that good stuff, right? Because it happened around Jack the Ripper era. They think that Jack the Ripper may have taken a break and left the country and gone across the pond and decided, let's go. But those are just theories. Nothing, you know, I have no evidence in that. But I love stuff like that. I love criminal history and crime and stuff like that. So we got to go check it out.
Hell yeah. Well, before this conversation, there was only really one historical site in Texas I wanted to go visit. Now there's 3.
The Alablo. You know that they found another dead body underneath?
Found yet another body?
Yeah, another skeleton, some more skeletal remains. The Alamo was supposed to be getting fixed up in junk, right? Like any other building or facility has to be done, upkeep it, and they wanted to, I guess, what's the word?
Renovate.
Renovate. That's the one. See, that's how I use my best friend. And so, renovate. And as they were breaking up the floor and picking it up because they were going to relay a new foundation, they found another body. And they haven't released any information yet as far as, is it a Native American? Is it a Spaniard? Is it a Texan? We don't know that yet. But the Alamo, I believe, somewhere around there, they used to inter bodies from the war.
But just a very quick shout out to Jenk, who says that Super Troopers, filmed in New York, was practically in his backyard.
Oh, I love Super Troopers! Right meow, bitch! Right meow. I love that. Hamburgers. Is it possible to play dead on social media? Oh my god, I'm just reading these lap dances. Was it Jimmy Hopper? Jimmy Hopper. I hope it wasn't.
There's new DNA evidence that has come to light which may have actually cracked the Ripper case.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, okay, where does that... Okay, so then what's the deal? I'm going to blow my nose, y'all. Sorry.
Hang on.
Allergies.
I know it took it to a Polish dentist, but...
Dude. And they still can't figure out how many people that guy took. And now he could have been from Texas and jumped the pond, or vice versa. I don't know how the dating goes, but that is freaking
Aaron Kosminski.
That. Wait. That's the Ripper?
That's the Ripper.
Yeah, I could see that name working out for that. Yeah. No, because, yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I don't. I'm just joking. But, yeah, wow.
A Polish barber and hairdresser. I'm not sure if it's been...
Maybe that's where the stabbing... Okay. Uh-huh.
I'm not sure if it's been full-on confirmed, but from what I've read, DNA evidence has proved that guy to be the Ripper and clothes.
That's amazing. Because how they were able to get DNA evidence from many of the crime scenes, I mean, how do you... Wasn't it like in the 1800s or something?
Yeah.
So that's amazing. But then again, that's just a testament to how far technology has come. That's crazy. I got DNA tested for a baby I didn't even have yet, Luke. And it was positive. But that's how badass technology is. So I'm wondering, you know what? After the show, you got to send me that article, because I want to send it to the murder tour in Austin, because they speculate exactly about the Ripper. And so that would be kind of cool. So
right on.
So we'll do that. That is pretty.
I'd saw it myself on a YouTube video, but
dude, yeah, definitely send me. I'd like to look into that. That sounds really cool, because I love all that true crime stuff, and I listen to the crime podcasts and stuff like that. It's really cool. I love all that stuff. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I do.
Yeah, but now there's 3 places I want to visit on the Texas tour. The Ripper's Texas Hub, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre gas station, and the setting for one of John Wayne's most famous films.
Oh, that's good.
Well, the historical setting, not the actual setting.
Right on. I'll get you to that Alamo yet.
That's the first film that really introduced me to the Duke.
I don't think I have, like, whether or not I'm like 100% for or against, or dislike him or like him, or indifferent. But I have seen a couple of his movies, and I love his little swagger, the way he talks. So
I have some disagreements with the off-air real John Wayne, but as an actor, especially in that field, I think he's second to none.
Well, I'm glad you put it like that, because I was trying to put it very delicately, and you totally just nailed it. That's exactly why I say, well, I can't,
And everyone who say, I've heard some people claim Clint Eastwood overtook him. Give me a fucking break, people. Knock that shit off.
What do you mean overtook him?
Clint Eastwood was great, but he was no Duke Wayne.
Well, that's true. And you know what? That's kind of like, I guess it depends on what you were raised with, or what you're more familiar with, because I saw a lot more of Clint Eastwood's movies than I got to see of the Duke, even though my grandfather, and it was my grandfather that exposed me to all of that, the blues, and thanks to him, I just had a wealth of knowledge. And we used to watch a lot of the Clint Eastwood movies, and he used to love those, especially in the later more comedic era of Clint Eastwood, like Cannonball Run.
Well,
that was fun.
What was the name of that film you suggested to me last year, the Clint Eastwood one?
One? That he won?
No. I just remember you suggesting one Clint Eastwood. Hang 'em High.
Hang 'em High? Hang 'em High is one of my most favoritist Clint Eastwood movies. It's when he's a young buck. a handsome buck. And yeah, he there. It's the Civil War time, and you have the red coats and blue coats and whatnot. And he wound up getting attacked on his farm, and they wound up robbing him, beating him, and stringing him up from a tree. And that's where the movie gets the name Hang 'em High, because they actually hung him, but he didn't die. He was rescued, and he was an outlaw, but wound up becoming like a marshal to take down these motherfuckers. So, which he did one by one, and it was awesome. But it was sad too, because burning and killing and all that other stuff. But yeah, that's a really good movie. I suggest Hang 'em High as a movie to check out. It's a good drama. Nobody's wearing tights, flying around, and blowing shit up with their eyeballs. It's just real acting. You know what I mean? I miss that.
Speaking of movies, films, or whatever, you seen anything good lately?
Oh my God, yes. I'm so glad you said that. Okay, this is nothing new by any means, but I'm sure everybody's seen it at least once in their lifetime. Bitches, go back and see it again. Because you have to see this movie, and I'm not even shitting you. There's so many little hidden Easter eggs in it, and little funny jokes and callbacks and stuff like that you really have to watch these movies more than once. And the one I'm talking about is Naked Gun with Leslie Nielsen, and it is a fucking hilarious. It's a comedy. It's it's ridiculous.
And can I just say, just very quickly, just a quick warning, not for this week, but for next week, for the movie review part, strap in.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good one. But yeah, it's
tonight's Naked Gun. Go on.
And dude, Naked Gun is so fucking. I mean, this Naked Gun is a movie that is watch along gold. Watch along gold. Like, you just can watch it with a group of people and just have a fucking blast with it. It is hilarious, and it has so many innuendos, and the comedy is just completely ridiculous, is the only way I can explain it. And it is hilarious and well done. Leslie Nielsen is a really great actor, a great comedian, a very handsome. Oh gosh, I had a crush on him. I have to admit, I had a crush on Leslie Nielsen. That silver-haired fox. And it's just a really good movie. And Priscilla Presley comes out in it. Elvis Presley's wife. She's actually a good actress. She's really funny. She's got good timing.
Well, was she any better than her husband, who was only ever in films because of the fact he could sing?
And that's all he ever did, was sing. He was always in Hawaii or doing a hula or doing some sort of a... That's all it was. I'm not a huge Elvis fan. His music was okay.
I'm a huge fan of his music, but I cannot stand to watch a film he's in.
Yeah. Okay. I can do some of his music.
And Elvis is probably my second favorite musician of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if I put him up there with that. I mean, the vocal range wasn't necessarily anything but the music, the wording, and the music composure. If he wrote his own songs, they were pretty good.
Yeah.
Catchy.
I'd probably put him number 2.
Yeah. Johnny Cash being number 1.
You know it.
Ah, that's right. That's right. The Man in Black, baby. Stalin says Borat. That's a good one too. We gotta do Borats. Borat's you know which one I did like? The Dictator. Dude, The Dictator is very similar to Naked Gun kind of antics. So I think that's probably why I enjoyed The Dictator. And my favorite character from The Dictator was Nuclear Nadal. He was so awesome. I love Nuclear Nadal. But yeah, dude, if you like The Dictator, you're definitely gonna like. The Naked Gun if you haven't seen it. If you've seen it, see it again, baby. Make yourself laugh. Treat yourself. It's a good movie.
Okay. Speaking of Borat and the Dictator.
Mm-hmm.
Ding, ding, ding. Unpopular opinion time.
Uh-oh. Hot dog.
I cannot stand Sacha Baron Cohen.
Sasha is...
Wait,
he's a little insufferable.
Yeah.
But his dedication to the bit is what gets me. That's why I give him the credit. Because you know what?
For me, the insufferability outweighs everything.
Right. I just liked when he was punking all the fucking Congress people and politicians and shit.
And whenever I see him on screen, I just groan.
I don't blame you. It's not. I'm not talking like he's John Wayne or Clint Eastwood caliber by any means, but funny.
You can say that again.
Ridiculous. It's there. So I can. The only one I didn't watch too much was the Ali G show, but
yeah,
The Dictator is a good movie. I'm liking that one.
I'm not really a huge fan of actors that go so far out there that they make it unrealistic.
I see what you're saying.
I'm talking to Sacha Baron Cohen's, Jim Carrey's.
Jim Carrey's. I knew you were going to say Jim Carrey.
I've heard the compliment.
The overactors.
I've heard the compliment that you shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but I cannot make this list without putting him in there. Robin Williams.
Well, not, and keeping up with the theme of not. You know what? I'm going to speak ill. I'm speaking ill of the dead, and universe forgive me, but that was because most of the time he was on cocaine. So, but he really was brilliant when he had his clarity. Robin Williams really was, but the fidgetiness and the camp keeping, the ADD kind of a character was because of that. So, it is what it is. But he had his moments. I'll tell you that.
They all had their moments, but for me, the negatives of the three outweighed the positives.
Right on. I see. Even Dirk was like, never got into Robin Williams, and that, you know what? It's true. He was a little too much to swallow a lot of times. So I get that, but he did have his moments, and he did have decent movies, and I'll give him credit for that.
I'd say out of the three, Robin Williams is the best, but
right, but still on the list though. Yeah. And I'm looking back at the chat. Dirk says, "Don't forget about Spaceballs." Oh, Spaceballs, dude! Have you ever seen Spaceballs, Luke?
Honestly, I haven't. No.
Oh my God, you gotta! It is a Star Wars parody movie, and it has Rick Moranis. I love Rick Moranis. He was so funny. Him, Martin Short, Steve Martin. I love those comics.
I'll probably look to see if I can legally. I know everyone can't see me winking and air quoting, but legally watch it at some point this week.
May the Schwartz be with you. That's all I'm saying, Dirk. May the Schwartz be with you. That's part of the movie. You'll see it. When you get it legally and stuff. It's hilarious. It's just John Candy, Rick Moranis. John Candy was also one of my, favorite actors. He's gone, but he was also a great actor. Uncle Buck and everything. Oh my God, forget it, man.
I'm really enjoying this movie segment,
Me too.
Considering knowing what's coming next week
in
this segment.
I know, that's right. Hey, you know what I mean? It ain't all roses. That Dirk is coming. Oh, Dirk with the Mel Brooks. Damn. His 11s are up. And I don't even know if you're gonna get that reference, but
Nope.
if you do, Uncle Buck says Jank. Hell yeah, Uncle Buck was a good one. But I would say Mel Brooks, his 11s are up. He's gonna go soon. How do you know? His 11s are up. It's a good movie.
Second favorite movie of all time. What's first, then Jenk? But do you want to just hold the thought for like 30 seconds while I refill my flask?
Right on. Yeah, Dirk, Mel Brooks is one of my favorite comedians as well. Just fucking hilarious. Him and Rob Reiner. Oh my god. Just The Jerk with Rob Reiner in that was just hilarious. Any movie with Mel Brooks, gold, is what I gotta say. You know what? Blazing Saddles, Dirk. I'm trying to remember. I know that movie, but I can't remember what it was, and I'm pretty sure as soon as, you know what, maybe let me goggle it. Maybe if I goggle it, I can remember. I just need my memory jogged, and that's Blazing Saddles. Because now I'm like, let me see. Blazing Saddles. Oh, yes! Okay, yes! Oh, Dirk. How did you know? Okay, I also had a crush on, oh my god, I'm looking at him right now. Oh, look at his little gorgeous eyes and his little gorgeous curly hair, son of Frankenstein. Oh my god, why can't I, Gene Wilder. Oh my god, Gene Wilder. You say Blazing Saddles, I say Gene Wilder. And I love, oh my god, the one with Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor. Oh my god.
Gene Wilder, the one guy who pushed the limit on getting onto that list, but was just there enough to still be really good.
Dude, this guy has fucking chops. Like, this is like your quintessential classic actor. And if you go back and you watch Young Frankenstein, it is the most comedic, most outrageous performance, and it was hella funny.
And just quickly, sorry about that, but considering last week it was technically contraband for me, I'm enjoying this week with a good little bit of whiskey.
Oh yeah, I'm having a little bit of a drink too. Oh, there's Dirk. What the fuck? Oh, Dr. Strangelove. Yep, Dr. Strangelove. Oh damn, that's a good. Dirk back with Stir Crazy. That's the one. Stir Crazy. And Hear No Evil, See No. Oh, Hear No Evil, See No Evil. Forget it. Hands down, fucking awesome. Luke, get all these movies, copy them down, and you got to watch them eventually. It's good. It'll be good for you. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Yes.
And I'll make sure to watch them legally.
Like, that's how we do things. That's how we do stuff.
I probably shouldn't mention that to someone who just a few minutes ago admitted to being the warden at the place that kept me locked up for 4.5 months, but...
Hey, I told you it was an honorary legal title. Oh my god, you guys, oh my god, Dirk, with fucking Porky's. Okay, Luke. Scratch everything you heard. Start with Porky's. and Porky's Revenge. Those are two good movies. Porky. Oh, that coach. Remember that coach, Dirk? That you wouldn't want to get between her thighs, is all I'm saying. Crack. These are like really like lampoonish movies, you know. Really, really. Caligula. Now we're digging. These are deep cuts. Caligula. Oh shit, man. Yeah. That's amazing. I love this. I didn't think Naked Gun was gonna spark such a fucking, you know. Oh man, the Talawhacker. The Talawhacker. Oh my god, Porky's. You gotta watch it. Well, we gotta do a watch along, Luke. I'm gonna learn you today. We're gonna do some watch-alongs, and we're gonna watch these movies, and I swear you're gonna have a ball. This is like old school comedy stuff. You know, it's so hard to find a good movie nowadays. That I haven't seen The Irishman. I want to see it. It's 3 hours long, but I do want to see The Irishman. It seems to be, just because Robert De Niro and Scarface. His name.
The only film lately I've been hearing good things about was that 1917.
Oh, yeah. Coming at you, only 3D porn movie. Al Pacino, that's it. Al Pacino.
There's definitely one movie, Rambo, that I've been hearing and seeing really bad things about, review coming next week on TCP.
That's how it goes. Not every movie can be a good movie, Luke. And I'm telling you, that's why I'm rummaging through my sock drawer looking for a good movie. Yeah, 3 hours, Dirk. I know. Yeah, that's why I'm rummaging through, because it's like, what do I spend 3 hours watching some guy fly around in spandex? It looks really cute, but he's not my type and he's way too young. Or do I watch a silver-haired fox fucking tear up the screen? And it's like a no-brainer. So I've been watching a lot of old stuff lately. If I do see anything new that comes out that's interesting and worth the time, I guess at that point, whatever. I'll check it out, though. But yeah, man, it's been nuts. It's just you have to watch these movies. I swear to God, it is just so funny. I'm so glad we got into this, because now I have a whole lot of other movies that I got to go back and rewatch, because this is
Hell yeah. Right on.
Right the motherfucking on. Let me see.
Yay, another one to the list, Dirk. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Oh, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one. If we're going into kind of like westerns and stuff too, like Tombstone is a really good one that you should go back and watch. That's not a movie, that's me burping.
Shout out CJ.
Shout out CJ. But yeah, that is
This is your shout out, CJ.
Yeah. Woo! Dude, TCP is gonna next week, and from now on, TCP is now a movie review channel, and we're gonna be watching watch-alongs, and everybody in the chat's gonna call in. We're gonna have 15 people, and everybody's a part of the show, and we're gonna be watching movies all night. Get your popcorn and your lube ready. Not in that order. But, dude, this is so great. I really did enjoy that.
Where can people get the lube from?
They can get it from SexableSams.com. Get your lubes. Oh, also, there's a warning. If erections last longer than 14 days, please consult your physician. I had to add that, I got to put that in there. Got to disclaimers and shit. Yeah, Kurt Russell's the man. Tombstone. Oh, what was it? Tombstone is the one. Yeah. With Val Kilmer and Kurt Russell and Val Kilmer. My heart goes out to him. He's going through throat cancer right now. I think he just finished Top Gun. I wasn't a Top Gun fan just because I'm not a fan of really short Scientologists, but I'm the Mission Impossible franchises. Forget it. You can't get me to watch one. But he did a remake Top Gun with the Scientologists. So yeah, I would watch it just to see how, you know what I mean? Just because of Val. I'm a Val Kilmer fan. And I definitely want to, I would watch it just for him, just because of his health condition and how he's doing. And, he's just kicking ass out there, man. And so, best wishes to him. He'll never hear this, but best wishes. Yeah, I didn't care for Top Gun either.
With you mentioning throat cancer, that actually gave a segue.
Right on.
Because I remember you saying you were a little scared last year about someone that had a scare. Who have you told me a number of times is your favourite Dallas player of all time?
Nuh-uh.
Do you remember...
88? Number 88?
Do you remember last year when Irvin had a bit of a scare?
That's right. That's right. But he's okay now, right? But
yeah,
he did have...
It came back benign, but...
He did have... Yeah, it was scary because they found that mass there. I think if that mass would have been left undetected, it could have become cancer, even if it was benign at the moment. Mm-hmm. So I think they caught it in time. And thankfully.
But mentioning Irvin makes me think football. And to anyone who remembered before the hiatus, we were running a little wager segment. And one of them was going to be on Green Bay and Dallas. Obviously, Green Bay came out on top. And we will get back to that wager, hopefully within the next couple of weeks.
Yes, sir.
But to those who remember the final episode before the hiatus, or as I'm going to start calling it, the final episode of Season 1, this is now Season 2 of TCP, there was a game of Never Have I Ever. I do remember it went to overtime and I came out on top. However, upon going back and re-listening to it, I realised I'd slightly misunderstood one of the questions and gave an incorrect answer. Which means it did not finish 5-5 after 5 questions each. It was actually 6-4 to Sam, and she came out on top.
Sorry. On top. I'm sorry. Shut up, Cheese.
She was victorious, so...
Victorious. Victorious. Okay, I'm done.
These angles were really fun, and they're one thing that are definitely going to be staying from Season 1. So...
I'm sorry. Shut up, Cheese.
While what we were building up to may still take a couple weeks to sort out,
it's coming.
It wouldn't make much sense if we let one slip up and let one slide. And given the fact,
shit, night.
Upon recount, you won the Never Have I Ever. Do you want to take it from here?
Yes, so the last, one of the last wagers, as a matter of fact, I thought I'd lost, and it turned out, I guess, like Luke said, the mathematical error. And so tonight, you're going to enjoy the musical stylings of Luke Daniel Birch in repaying my dues that I lost because I lost a bet.
But you didn't.
But you didn't.
I did.
But you did.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying. Well, I'm saying it as Luke. So, hey, Luke, what do you have planned for the crowd?
As I said, do you want to take it from here until the time actually comes?
Oh, my bad. How much time do you need me to take? A lot of time.
Just enough time for you to give a brief description of how this is going to go.
Oh, you know what? I guess so. You know what? I guess I didn't want to give it away, but I'll say it because I was like, oh, should I say it or not? But everybody knows. Okay, Luke lost the bet, and the wager, the Pain of the Dudes is going to be a parody song that I chose out, that I wrote the lyrics to, and Luke has got to sing that on air, and it's in the musical stylings of oh gosh, the name. How do I explain? I'm trying to remember the name of the song, Luke.
Why Don't You Do Right?
Oh, that's it. Golly, I thought it was just the words to the song. Well, then there we go. I knew them all along, guys. Why don't you do right? And so you got to listen. P. Diddy. P. Diddy. It's going to be in the stylings of P. Diddy. No, it's going to be the styling of Why Don't You Do Right? It's an older song. It's an oldie song. It's fun. And Luke is going to complete his end of the bargain as far as singing out the lyrics in the stylings of Why Don't You Do Right?
Lyrics by Sensible Sam.
Lyrics by Sensible Sam.
Now, obviously, I'm not going to play the music because this is going to be going up on YouTube.
Yeah, I almost wanted to hum the tune too, and I was like, oh, we're going to get striked.
So it's going to be a cappella, which will be even more cringy.
It's not going to be cringy. But everybody is aware of that song, so I think they'll get the tune to it.
Everyone ready?
Oh, bitch, I'm ready.
Okay. You had plenty flour, 1999. The cops took it all away, and away they run. Why don't you do right? Let my medicine be. Get out of here and bring me some cannabis too.
Bravo! 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 What a good sport. You're a good sport, baby. Woo! Love it. I love it. Hey, look, I got a pee.
Yeah, I was just going to say, very quick, short second break, and we'll be back to close out afterwards.
Yeah! Oh, encore! Encore! Listen.
No encore.
If he loses another bet, I'll get you your encore, Stalin.
I'm sure with how many we do, it'll happen. It'll happen at some point.
And I'm gonna tag Stalin. I'll be like, Stalin, your encore is here.
But see you all in about 3 minutes, guys.
We'll be right back, babies.
And we're back to close tonight out. And we're seeing in the chat that Stalin's going to be starting his own show in May. 50 Shades of Stalin. Cannot fucking wait for that.
Hell yeah! It's gonna be one of my favorite shows. It's already my favorite show. It's already my favorite show. Damn it. You're never able to kick me out of your chat room, Stalin. So, sorry guys that I had to take another break. That was not planned. It was planned. It was an accidental plan. It was like, we're trying.
Not
working at the time.
Not planned, but prepared for.
But prepared for, because I'm in my 30s, but my bladder is in its 80s. So, you know, like a whole hour, I gotta hold it. That's really hard. So I did my best the first hour, but second hour, well, I just gotta train my bladder is all. So thank you so much for putting up with this. Thank you so much for putting up with us, because, yeah.
Right on.
Dude, my bladder has a walker, dude. That's how... It sees, like, it has, like, 50 appointments a month or something. Lives in a home. I go visit it once in a while. It's always peeing, though. That never changes.
Did the bladder of the late Doris stay in the body of Sensible Sam?
Dude, if that is not the most accurate damn description, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. That's next week's title. I tried hard. I wish I had a wee-wee like guys. Y'all can point it in anything and just go. Y'all are lucky. You know, you have no idea how lucky you are. Enjoy your weenie. PSA, guys. TCP PSA. Enjoy your weenie. Show it a little love. Make sure you don't leave your weenie behind. No weenie left behind.
But
make sure you show love to your weenie every single day, at least 15 minutes a day. This has been a TCP PSA.
But don't do it behind a curtain in theatre class.
With great acoustics. Unless you're into that. Ooh, they're getting it on back there. They're even growling in that. Woo! Tell that guy. Cheers, mate. Fucking cheers. All right.
Arriba, abajo, al centro, para adentro.
Para adentro.
Salud.
Salud.
But, yeah, we don't really have much left after that break.
Yeah. I'm so glad that everybody bared with us this evening. And we're sorry about last week with the tech issues. It happens. It's going to happen again. It's going to happen again. But I really appreciate you guys coming back to hang out with us this week.
Did just hopefully not that severely again.
Yeah. And we're working on it. We're working on it. But with your love and support, we're going to be the bestest damn TCP ever. Sorry.
Season 2 is going to blow Season 1 out the water.
I know, that's right. And Season 3, well, goddamn, Season 3 is just time travel at that point. Dude.
And a quick shout out to Stalin's 13-year-old son who's just had his tonsils removed. Hope him for a speedy recovery.
Ooh, give him lots of ice cream. Lots of ice cream. Lots of ice cream. It's good for him. And he's going to love it. He's going to feel like he's getting spoiled, but it's really just keeping the swelling down. So say, hey, look, your dad loves you. Don't tell your mom. You know what I mean? No, but I hope he feels better soon. I had both my boys go in at the exact same time to have their tonsils and their adenoids removed. It was a journey. So I am right there with you. Oh, yeah, I bet he is. Yeah, my boy was totally wasted on morphine. My youngest came out screaming from the procedure. He woke up and he was screaming, and they had to knock him down with like 3 syringes of morphine. The other one came out like, hey, what's up? What do you got here? You know, like nothing happened.
I've basically been told if I get tonsillitis one more time, they're going to take mine out. But
you know, they told me that, and then my tonsillitis stopped. So my tonsils knew who the fucking boss was. Because they were like, I was getting ear infections and blood in my ear from it. Bronchitis and tonsillitis.
That was about 3 or 4 years ago for me.
Well, see, it always seems like they tell you, oh, we're going to rip them right out of you. And then the tonsillitis never comes back. And I'm like, well, that's nifty. Yeah, so, but it's better that he has them out. No more infections, no more nothing. It's just so much better. Even his allergies even may improve just slightly if he had any to begin with. So we're TCP, Sam and Luke, wishing your beautiful little boy a speedy recovery and lots of ice cream. And if you have any hydrocodones left over, you got my P.O. box. That's fucked up, right? I'm just joking, guys. You know me, I'm all natural. I use Mother Earth's herbs. That's my pain relief, my de-inflammation. You know it.
I could tell by the song you just made me sing.
You know what, Stalin? I did too. I did too. I had shitloads of it. I had chingos, right? And I was like, dude, I got to get rid of these because now you used to be able to have prescriptions and they would last for like a year. And now the expiration date is like 6 months. So you have to, if you have pain pills, you can't like not take them and be like, well, guess what? I don't want to take 4 a day. I only need 1. Save the rest. Because now they're expired and they're they're fear mongering and that they're no good and you got to buy more. So yeah, I did that, Stalin. I took like, oh my gosh, a box full of narcotics, like, what's that stupid stuff for my fibromyalgia? Lyrica and, hydrocodones, more, oh my God, you name it. It was if I was over 65, maybe 70, I would have totally kept that box. And utilized it very well.
We're joined right before we enter the closing segment by Scott Gray from the previously mentioned It's Pathetic show, the most misleading title ever.
Because it's not pathetic, it's badass!
Hell yeah. You got it.
Besitos, besitos, little kisses, little kisses. I'm giving everybody little kisses tonight. That's my thing tonight. Little kisses, besito, besito. Ooh, how appropriate. We're about to go into our Spanish lesson.
Hell yeah. Right on. And can I just
wait. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Can I just quickly say thank you for agreeing to teach me?
Man, thank you for just being my friend. Thank you for being so fucking awesome and patient. Dude, that is nothing compared to everything you've given me. You're truly my best friend. And I am very lucky to have you in my life. And if I can share a little something and give you a little piece of me, man, I couldn't see anybody more deserving.
Yeah, but I've always wanted to be bilingual, so what better chance than having a best friend who's a native Spanish speaker with English as the second language, so...
It's been awesome, and we're also still, we're back from hiatus, folks. Give us some time to get the wheels spinning, but we still have the diaries coming intermittently, and the Spanish diaries. So where we get into Spanish lessons a little bit more in depth than we do here. So if you want to learn some Spanish, come on down. We'll let you know when the next episode is able to be uploaded. So
keep an eye out for them on the YouTube.
Right on. Yo soy chileno de Santiago. Oh my God. No manches. No manches. That's awesome. Fucking A. Tackleberry. Tackleberry. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. Oh my God, Chileno. No way, man. Dude. Hijo. Que ahora tuve puertorriqueño con gris, con plantain. Oh my God. Con aguacate y crema fresca. Uy, fíjate. I just told him what I had for lunch today. It was so fucking awesome. I did a Puerto Rican style con gris, which is a black bean and rice and all kinds of little knickknacks here and there, and plantain bananas fried. Oh, bitch, with some avocado and fresh cream. Bitch. Okay, I'm sorry. No more my lunch. But hey, tostones could be the next one because that's what I had. Tostones, plantains. So Luke, going into the Spanish lesson, I'm pretty sure you're going to be very happy about these ones. Being free and all, being home and all, being in your own bed and all.
I hope this isn't a trap one to have me say something that I really don't mean, but...
Oh, I promise. You've earned this one. You have put up with it, and you've stuck through it. You paid your dues, man, harder than anybody I know could have. So I think this one is going to be very pleasurable. Let me start off with the Spanish portion of it. Libre por fin. Libre por fin.
Libre por fin.
Una vez más. One more time.
Libre por fin.
You want to know what that means?
I actually think I may have an idea.
Take it away, dog. What is it? What'd you think? Give me your best guess.
Free at last?
Bravo! Bravo! Oh, I made the dogs go off. I'm sorry. Bravo, estudiante talentado. Oh my God, you did it. That's it.
And I'm not just saying that I understood that because you actually sent me the translation. I did actually recognize it the first time when you initially sent it to me.
Dude, tell me that this is not a fitting closing Spanish segment to your long, hard-fought battle of paying your dues. I gotta tell your sister thank you. That was a great appearance by her, by the way. She did fantastical.
And thank you, Madam Ball, for inviting me on tonight.
It was a pleasure having you, doll, as always, and I'm sure we're gonna have you on again. I'm sure we are.
You betcha. Who the fuck let you back on?
Oh, it was just a second, Luke. It was just for a second. She is hot. She's so hot. Wait till you see pictures of her. Oh, I wonder if Lucy would give me permission to put one of her sexy-ass pictures on Instagram. Oh, that would be great. She's hot, though. Super hot. I don't know where Luke gets his looks from, but she's hot. I'm just joking. Pero,
Ha.
So you feeling all libre por fin? Huh?
You betcha.
Feels good, huh?
And that was definitely better than last week's lesson as well.
Yeah, it was. Everything in this show was better than last week's. But yes, you know I couldn't help myself. Shut up, cheese. Damn it, cheese. Always butting in with the cheese. No, all right. Well, we won't keep anybody else. Keep you guys. I think we should probably close it out. We're fucking around now.
A huge thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Thank you so much. Let me just say thank you for all your support. Thank you, Dirk. Thank you, Stalin. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Scott. And the one elsewhere. I love you. Come and see us. Come up and see me sometime. And Dave and everybody that was here.
Thank you, everyone who's been in here. Thank you, everyone who will listen on the show reel. Thank you, everyone who will listen on the YouTube and BitChute. Thank you, everyone who will listen on the WNC network.
Right on! Besitos, besitos, kisses, kisses. And Luke, what time is it? Oh.
You'll probably actually be able to catch me in DMs, maybe, if I keep track of them, now that I'm actually free to check them.
Yeet!
But until next week, when we're back with you, live on the air, TCP out.